What's up, guys? I want to quickly talk to you about three main things that are holding you back from hitting your goals in 2024. As a matter of fact, these are three things that are going to hold you back from achieving any goals. Doesn't matter if it was 2024, maybe you're seeing this in 2025, 2026. The same three things hold people back every single day. And I want to quickly dive into these a little bit. I want to talk about them. I want to give you some quick little solutions in the couple minutes that I have making this video for you, so I can hopefully give you something to recognize, number one, that these things are holding you back, and number two, giving you some tips, some advice, some value to help you actually make a change. Now, these are three things that I dealt with, whether through my state police career and at the same time while trying to build a direct sales business, and I had to overcome them to build it to where it is today. I had to overcome these things when I decided to write and publish and author a book. I had to overcome these same three things when I decided I was going to be a keynote motivational speaker. The point is that all of this success, all of the benchmarks that I've hit, whether rising through the ranks of the state police up till captain, whether it's building $1 million business, whether it's being a speaker, being an author, being a coach, these are three things you have to work at every single day in order to get to the next level, in order to succeed. So the first thing, guys, is this. It's your negative self-talk. Listen, your brain is wired to protect you, but we're no longer like living in a cave thousands of years ago where we're basically having to run for our life before we get attacked by some wild animal. But our brain constantly is in a place where it's talking to you in a negative fashion. You know, on average, I heard that we have about 60,000 thoughts a day, and about 80% of them are 80 to 95%. I don't want to quote it because I read it in a study about a month ago. I spoke about it, but the point is this: the vast majority of the thoughts that are going on in your head are negative. And at the same time, not only are they negative, they're repetitive same thoughts going on every single day. So the overwhelming majority of thoughts that you having are in your brain are repeated and they're negative. And your negative self-talk is talking to you every single day, and that will stop you from achieving your goals. So what could you do to overcome the negative self-talk? Well, I can tell you this: your brain is a muscle. What goes in will naturally project out. So if you allow social media and the scrolling of social media, or you allow watching the news, or you allow gossip at work, or you allow people's opinions of you to become your reality, and you allow all these things, it's going to fuel the negative self-talk. So the first thing you have to do to overcome that is you have to be intentional with what you consume in your brain. Limit the amount of social media that you watch. Limit the amount of news. My goodness, news is a business. It's sensationalism. It's going to give you negative things, and start consuming good books or good audiobooks or good messages like this. Start consuming things that are going to be putting positive thoughts in your brain. And here's the thing: you can't just do it one day. Because every single day our brain will go back to default mode and you will start having negative self-talk. We all have it. You will never not have it. You will get better at preventing it. You will get better at overcoming it. You will get better at handling it. And the way you do that is by being intentional with your time in what you consume every single day. Guys, the second thing is straight up fatigue. It's just being tired all the time. I'm so tired. You just want to sleep all the time. And the thing is this: if you're kind of just waking up and going through the motions every single day and you're not bringing a sense of energy to your life, you're never going to hit those goals. You can't approach, the goals that you have with 50% effort or 70% effort. You have to be 110% effort. And the only way to do that is to combat fatigue. Now, what are the two main ways I feel you can combat fatigue? Well, three as a third, but that one's common sense. The first two that I want to talk about is exercise and nutrition. Exercise doesn't cost you time. It will buy you time back. So don't allow "I'm too busy," the busyness excuse, to get in your way, because when you start exercising and you're doing it more days during the week than not, you will be less stressed. You will have more energy throughout the day. You will get more done in the same amount of time because you will be more effective, because you will have a better sense of clarity. You will have more energy. This isn't my opinion. This is science. And I know you know this, that exercise is good for you, but then why aren't you doing it multiple days a week? week? Why aren't you treating your body like a temple? Take care of it and it will take care of you. And understand there is no warm-up in life. There's no practice in life. You only have today. So if you want to live a life and not be tired all the time, just kind of flowing through the motions, you have to exercise. The second thing is your nutrition. The food that you eat is going to affect how you feel. If you eat foods that are full of sugar, you're going to have very highs, then you're going to have crashing lows. You're going to be affected by foods that are full of sugar in your life. It affects your mood. This is also science. There's 5 main groups of food that I think if you can stick to really simplify it. And it's kind of like just eat what your great grandparents ate on the farm. And those 5 groups of food are fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, whole grains. Learn to shop on the outside areas of the grocery store. You know, not the middle aisles. The closer you go to the middle, the more garbage there is in the grocery store. But if you can fuel your body with the proper nutrition, and then you can exercise multiple days a week, and then this is the last thing that I said should be common sense, but it's not, getting enough sleep. For me, I need about 6 hours. I think 6 to 7 hours is enough. If you are sleeping 8 hours, like I need 8 hours, 9 hours, I'm telling you right now, sleep 7 hours, sleep 6 hours, and sleep faster. Like that, you don't 8 hours or more. For me, most people, studies have shown if you can get about 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours, 8 hours, yeah, maybe once in a while. But if you're well rested, you're eating the right foods, and you're exercising, your level of fatigue will go way down. And the third thing, guys, is your environment. It's the people that you're surrounded by, okay? It's the people that you talk to every single day. If you are in an environment that is constantly negative, or they gossip all the time, and there's always drama, oh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? What this is going on, that's going to wear you down. So my question to you is, are you in a growth environment, or are you in a static environment? Are you in an environment that people are all trying to improve their life? Are you in an environment where people are just complaining and whining and just staying status quo? Now, I know you may say, but David, I can't change my environment. My family's my family, my coworkers are my coworkers. I get that. But you could make the authors of the books that you read 10, 20, 30 minutes a day fuel your mind, and let that be the environment that you listen to. It could be videos like this. It could be my podcast. It could be going to conferences and hearing from people that are successful and plugging yourself into an environment. It won't happen by accident. You need to be intentional and plug yourself into an environment that is going to help shape the way you think and stretch you to be better, stretch you to become more in life, stretch you to understand that the only thing that needs to change at the end of the day, if you want to hit your goals in 2024, is you. So guys, to recap the 3 main things again that will prevent you from reaching your goals this week. Number 1 is your negative self-talk. You have to learn that, yes, by default, we're going to have the negative voice in our head. You need to combat that, and you need to put work in and be intentional to make it happen. The second is your level of fatigue, how tired you are. Fitness, nutrition, and sleep is absolutely going to help that. And the third is your environment. Yes, you may not be able to just change your environment, but what you consume, the books that you read, the conferences that you go to, the people that you follow on social media, right? These are all people that can make you be in a growth environment so that you stretch. So guys, that's the recap real quick. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more value to get better, improve your life, to live up to your fullest potential, check out my podcast, The Personal Perseverance Project. Maybe I'll see some of you at one of the keynote events that I speak at. You can always check out my book, The Leveled Up Life, which is the no excuse blueprint to live a life up to your fullest potential. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all of the places. But guys, thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.